both of them, Richie, had no business being NFL offensive coordinators. So I'm very concerned about that.
You know, I saw a tweet from Mark Caboli, fine Steelers beat writer, earlier today saying Luke Getsy could have been the offensive coordinator for the Steelers. They could have went in that direction. I'd much rather have a guy like him. Look what they're doing in Miami. That's a fun offense to watch. Even though they didn't score any points in the second half, they were moving the ball. They were doing creative things. And then you see this offense that the Steelers put in. I just don't understand. I know Mike Tomlin has to say it publicly that he's not there yet, but do you think he really feels that way? Like, are they that stubborn over there that they can't see it? Are they happy with 10 points a game? This is the worst offense in the NFL. Ed Bouchette said, look, this guy's been covering football since it existed back in, the 1800s. And he said it's the worst offense ever by the Steelers. I don't disagree with them. It's the worst offense I've seen by the Steelers covering the team in 20 years. And I thought that said a lot.
Okay, what's that say about Mike Tomlin? Because he picked Matt Canada. This is the offense he wanted. He looked at Matt Canada's playbook and said, all right, good enough for me. That passes my muster. That passes my test. That's good enough. Mike Tomlin knows defense inside and out. Mike Tomlin is considered one of the great defensive minds in football. In fact, he still calls the Steelers defensive plays. But what does he really know about offensive football, Richie? And better said, what does he know about finding people to get the maximum and most out of his offense? He had to be told by the Rooneys to hire Todd Haley. That wasn't his decision. And that's the best offensive coordinator they've had in the last 10 years. Randy Fichtner was a guy that Tomlin knew for a long time going back to college, and he was buddy-buddy with Ben. And now this guy. I mean, it's an insult to high school offenses, what they're doing. But this is the one Mike Tomlin, hey, it's not like he was told you got to have Matt Canada.
Yeah.
It was not Rooney's decision. So he's got to deal with that. But it just makes me wonder, even if they fire this guy, has Mike Tomlin shown that he can pick a better offensive coach? Who are the good offensive coaches that he's hired, Richie? Where are they? Who are they?
Yeah, I mean, his coaching tree isn't long, and you would hope that he'd hire. I'd like to see them hire a young guy that's creative, that they'll put points on the board, that, points, high-powered offenses. I don't care what anyone says out there. That puts people in the seats. That's what people want to see. Explosive offenses. People don't want to see those kind of defenses anymore. That's the 70s. It's different now. They want to see 40 points a game, 35 points a game, a Josh Allen type led Bills offense or something like that. They don't want to see. No one wants to see what the Steelers do and what the Washington football team does.
Well, Sean McDermott's a defensive coach in Buffalo who hired Brian Dable to work with Josh Allen. And Brian Dable did such a good job. He's the Giants head coach now, Richie, and they went 6-1. Mike Tomlin's got to find somebody like that.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to get to your phone calls coming up in about 2 minutes. So give us a call, 412-575-2600 is the number.